Hey friends, it's Leah, Riri4458, and I'm about to get started on the next project of the day. And I actually have the house to myself right now, so maybe this is a good thing since I'm undertaking canning chicken, and I'm really nervous. I don't know. I guess everyone has this kind of panicky feeling, I hope, the first time they can, because I really got it. But I'm getting everything together to get started. I'm going to take you along the way best I can and not let you suffer through the boring parts. I'm sure it will play out better in video than it has for me in real life. But this morning I ran and did a couple of errands, and a couple of things that I picked up this morning were some plastic storage caps for mason jars. Since I'm sort of new to this whole canning thing, I wanted to be able to have some stuff to cover my open jars with and not have my rings and lids tied up. And I got some extra lids. Personally, I'm loving this Better Homes and Gardens because it's cute, and cute counts, at least for me. So, ran to the Dollar Tree too and picked up just a couple of things. They had sea salt for $1, and I got a standalone little grater that I'm going to use for my laundry soap, so I can just have it's just only used for the Phil's Naphtha bar. What else have I got going? Does everyone else's kitchen end up looking like this too, with just random piles of, like my daughter's pile of who knows what that is, my husband's laptop, and some of that paperwork is mine, I should say that. But I really also want to say a huge thank you to I'm Still Working, who commented on my video about my grandmother's pressure canner and told me that she had the exact same model since 1979, and she took the time to scan 12 pages worth of the manual for me so I would have that to read. And I am so thankful for that. Just have no idea. So I've got that out. I'm going to be looking at it. Dehydrated pineapple. Probably won't be too much longer. That's what I did from Cat's Cradle, and used, of course, the pineapple here to dehydrate, and I used the juice to make jelly this morning. Here's two more. I got some gloves for $1, 8 pair for $1 at the Dollar Tree, and then they also had these chopping mats, 2 for $1, that are flexible and that you can just put right on the counter. Use those to cut on. And there's the chicken that's going to be canned, hopefully sooner rather than later. And there's the canner waiting. So I'm going to grab a quick bite of lunch, and then I'll bring you back when I'm actually ready to get started canning. Okay, so I'm just starting to cut all this chicken into sort of small bite-sized pieces. You know, sort of like that. This chicken was pretty well trimmed, but there's a few places that you'll want to, you know, cut off any extra fat or gristle or anything like that, because no one really wants to eat those parts. Anyway, okay. So we'll get that. I really don't know how much this is going to make. How many? I'm going to try and do for a couple of quarts and the rest in pints. The quart should hold at least 2 cups of meat, and the pints are 1 cup. So when you're cooking, that sort of lets you know how much you'll need to grab off your shelf. Anyway. And since this is my first time doing this, I didn't go crazy and buy, you know, 2 or 3 packs. I got this chicken at Sam's Club night before last. They always have chicken breast. That is gigantic. Just look at the size of that. I mean, really, good grief. At my Sam's Club, they always have chicken breast for $1.97 a pound. And that's pretty much the regular sale price in our grocery stores. Like every, you know, the sales are always on a rotating basis anyway. And like every 2 or 3 weeks, you'll catch chicken breast for $1.99 a pound. So the thing with Sam's is like you're always getting the sale price there. So this was not one of the weeks that the regular grocery stores had chicken on sale. So I just grabbed a pack when I was there the other night getting some stuff. I got it now. I go to Sam's Club pretty much just once a month. We've been members there, you know, for like 2 or probably 3 years, I guess, actually. And at first it's overload because you don't know what to buy, what's a really good deal, and it does take some getting used to. You've got to know your prices at your local stores, because some things seem like they're a better deal than they really are. But so now basically we just have to go like once a month. And you know, this time I was also buying flour and a few things like that. So I had a pretty big order, and you know, a lot of it was probably really good prep stuff. But I didn't take the time to do a video of that because I really just wanted to get my stuff put up. I'd gone during a weeknight and still had to go work the next day, and so I just brought it home and put it all up. But once I get my food storage shelves downstairs a little more organized, which, you know, I've had them for a long time and just keep adding to them, but I think I'll do a video of them at some point once I get them sort of better organized than they are right now. So I'm going to finish cutting this chicken up, and I'll bring you back when it's time for the next step. I will also say that I've got my canning jars in the sanitized cycle of my dishwasher right now, so they'll be ready very soon. Okay, be back. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start putting this chicken in the jars. I'm going to get them out from, whoo, fogged up my glasses looking out of the, getting in the dishwasher. Okay, so this chicken in these jars. I'm going to fill these two up first. And then I've got one of those little stick things that we'll take around the side. Let me rip my hands off here. If you can. This is getting air bubbles out. I just heard one, and you'll just kind of tell. I'm kind of poking it down, making sure. You'll also be able to make yourself some more room, it looks like, doing this way. And I'm just getting down alongside. Okay. So I think I have 3. 2 quarts and a pint. Let's see if I can make all this work. Okay, that's a little too full. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 chunks of chicken left, and I'll probably just saute that off and give that to, use that for some salad or something. That's no problem there. Okay, now I need to add a teaspoon of salt to each one. I'm really not sure if I should add 2 teaspoons to the quarts or not, so I think I'll just put a little extra since there's more chicken. Okay. So I've had my jar lids simmering. You see that? Oh, just one second. I've got to go get my lid lifter. Yeah, this is a great tool because I don't really want to stick my hand down in there. Ah. Now my dad told me this morning that I shouldn't, I should fill the jar up with cans. Even if it's just empty jars. So, we'll see about that. Okay, I'm going to finish getting these together, and I'll show you when we get them in the pressure cooker. Okay, so here's my jars, and I called my dad again and asked, and he said yes, I should put some placeholder jars, basically, just fill them with water, he said, to take up space. So, I'm doing this. Y'all feel free to leave me a comment and tell me if you do this too, but my dad's been canning for 50 years, so I'm sure this is going to be fine. It also probably seems silly that I only have 3 jars in there, but this is the first time I've ever done this, so I didn't want to either A, ruin a whole bunch of meat, or, you know, just really get in over my head. So I'm fine with just 3 jars right now, and we'll see how this goes. So let me see if I can get this now here. Okay. So I'm going to add some water here. About 2 quarts. Okay. And I'm going to get a splash. Just a little bit of vinegar in the water too, which is supposed to help keep the buildup. Okay. So I'm putting this on my burner on high. Okay. We'll see what's next. I still got to put the weight on it, so we'll be back in a second for that. Okay, so I'm going to be cooking this on 10 pounds of pressure for 90 minutes. I don't know if you can really see that there. Maybe I'll kind of got a glare with that light, but anyhow, I'm going to put this on here at the 10 pounds. Yeah, I'm crossing them for good luck. When it starts making some noise, I'll get a shot of that too. I think I'm going to go off in a corner and pray somewhere for a while, so join me if you want. I'll be back. Okay, just to keep it what's going on, there is definitely some steam coming out from around the handles, which is supposed to be normal. So I think things are going the way they're supposed to. I feel so much better when I've done this like 10 times. And I can anticipate what's coming next. Because right now, I don't know. That's what I'm doing with those leftover pieces of chicken. I'm just sauteing them in some olive oil with some salt and pepper. And like I said, I think I'll put this on some salad later. That'd be quick and easy. Okay. We'll be back. Houston, we have liftoff. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. That is the sign of progress. Dad said it should be doing it every few seconds or so. So I've backed my heat down to like medium. Okay, we're gonna go 90 minutes. Yay! I feel like I've done something in the right direction. And this stuff is just about done too, so now I'm excited. Now I want it to hurry and be done so I can see the finished product. So anyway, I'll bring you back at the very end when it's over. Okay, y'all, this adventure is winding down, and I'm gonna have to say I hope it's successful. Everything's gone exactly the way it should have so far. So the chicken breasts have been processing at 10 pounds of pressure for 90 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off now and slide this off the heat. So I'm going to set this down while I do that. Oops, sorry, you can see my open pantry. Disaster! Okay, so off the heat. I think it'll take at least 30 minutes for the pressure to come down on its own. Then I'll come back, we'll open her up and see what it is like. In the meantime, I'm going to try and get my little man to take a nap. See you soon. Okay, so it's been off pressure now for about 40 minutes, so I'm going to see what happens here. Take the weight off. Okay, so maybe I don't. Maybe it's not time yet. Oh, maybe it is. Aha. One, two, and three. It's still bubbling and cooking away. Ladies and gentlemen, I've canned chicken. That's amazing that it really feels good to have done something like that. There's the inside, the empty jars that were left. So I'm just going to let these cool off now. Well, this was awesome. I will do this again. It's funny. I remember when I watched Noreen's video and she said she felt like kicking herself in the head because she'd never tried this before, and now I'm kind of feeling like the same way. So anyway, success again. Now I'll be really on the lookout for some really bargain meat sales so I can take advantage of them and have this on my shelf. Okay guys, thanks for coming along with me on this journey, and I'm glad it turned out well and there were no glasses breaking or me burning myself or anything like that. So thanks. Bye.